Hello and good evening. Welcome to Behind the Big Four, a special news series where we look into big questions about the Big Four. By now we've all heard the news about the Taylor Bean Whitaker case against PwC. Tonight we'll be taking an in-depth look into the case. Let's start off by giving some background. The trustee for Taylor Bean is suing PwC for $5.5 billion, alleging that PwC was negligent and should have detected fraud. Should PwC have detected the fraud? Let's look at both cases.
Mr. Nally, do auditors have a responsibility in detecting fraud?
The audit profession has always had a responsibility for detecting fraud.
As you can see, PwC does believe they have some responsibility to detect fraud that dates back to before the Taylor Bean fraud. Now let's look at PwC's position.
Your Honor, it is not an auditor's responsibility to detect fraud, especially when there is collusion.
That was PwC's defense. Now let's look at an expert witness who testified against PwC. He wrote many of the auditing profession's standards while at the AICPA.
What I found in this case was that PwC used low-paid rookies to audit complex accounts. Additionally, they relied on inadequate evidence in testing the balance of a loan facility. PwC also relied on a confirmation prepared and received by the client. There was also a footnote item about a liability that referred to a line item that was an asset. In giving an opinion on internal controls, the auditors failed to test a major account balance for existence. Overall, the signing partner failed to comply with the standards of due care.
Wow, those are some pretty damning statements made there. If all of that is true, then there was some pretty extensive lack of oversight. Something like the following.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Colonial Bank audit. We have a ton of work to do and not that many people to do it. So get the audit plan together and get started.
Sounds great, sir. We just got a bunch of interns, so I'll have them do most of the work to improve engagement margin on this client.
Whatever it takes. Just get the work done before the deadline.
Stacy, do you think you can guide the interns through this work?
I'm not sure. I am just a senior associate. The client did some pretty complex things this year. I think we need more senior people on this engagement with strong skills. I did some complex footnote tie-outs last year that the interns won't understand how to do without a lot of guidance. I think we need more people in general with this whole mortgage crisis thing going on. I feel like there is more risk to the firm this year than ever.
Stacy, don't worry about risk. I am the senior manager on this account and I say it is adequately staffed. If you aren't capable of guiding these interns, then let me know.
I didn't say I couldn't handle it. I just don't think it is right.
Well, sounds like you guys have everything under control. You don't need me, right? I have to jump on another call. I have to set up a tea time with the client.
Wow, that didn't seem right at all. Well, that's all we have on the Taylor Bean case for now. Make sure to stay tuned to get further updates.